Hey everybody, Knick-Knack here, back again for another video. Now first off, if some of you follow my channel, you might notice that I kinda changed my look. Well, I can't seem to find my skull bandana anywhere. I think I washed it and just misplaced it. And because I just want to hurry up and pump out this video as soon as possible, I just decided to use a scarf that I had from an older cosplay and use it to cover my face. But that's besides the point. Now, first off, also, I know that most of my videos for a while have been nothing but streams. I'm doing art stuff and I'm being way too busy, and streams are a bit like a way for me to relax as well as put out content for my channel. And that's all I have to say about that. As for this video, it's not a stream fortunately. Rather, as you see on the title down below, this is gonna be a pickups video. Now, earlier I said that I might not do any more pickup videos, but in terms of that, it comes to mostly video game pickups. Like, I picked up certain games in this month. I picked up these games in an array of months. I'm pretty much done doing that. When it comes to conventions, however, pickups at conventions are different because I have a whole bunch of great stuff that I like to show that I want to present and promote when it comes to anime conventions. Most specifically, this pickups video is going to be talking about the things I've picked up at Anime Conji 2018. This is a local anime convention here in San Diego, and as for what I thought of it, I really enjoyed it. It was a bit slow in the beginning, but as time went on, through the next 2 days, it finally picked up, fortunately. I just want to give a brief summary of what I did there. It was just mainly the usual stuff that I tend to do at anime conventions. I cosplayed for all 3 days. If you want to know what I cosplayed as, check my Twitter or my Instagram. The next thing I did throughout those 3 days were taking pictures of cosplays, and in my Instagram, one thing I like to do is just show an array of cosplays of certain cons. And yeah, I take pictures of cosplays to show later on in the future, but there were some really great cosplays. I might post them on my Facebook or Twitter if you guys are interested. Next thing I did there was buy stuff, which is the purpose of this video, showing you all the stuff I bought and was able to get. The next thing was going to panels. Panels are pretty much a staple for anime conventions, and I enjoyed the panels here. Most of them were either talking about creations they did or fan panels, like Free fan panel or Kingdom Hearts fan panel, stuff like that. I enjoyed it. And also talking to voice actors and all that stuff, how they got into business. That's common for these anime cons, and I loved hearing how they got into it. And the last thing I want to talk about is the swap meet. In this convention, they have a little swap meet going on where if you applied, you could sell a whole bunch of your stuff at there. And fortunately, my application got accepted, woo! And I fortunately made a whole bunch of money back from it. The entry fee was $15. Selling all my stuff, or most of my stuff, in return I got $94, $95 as a whole. So, would be me. I just want to show you some pictures of what it looks like. Here's what my table looked like for the swap meet. All that stuff there. This is before, and this is the after. of what my table looked like now. So I'm happy about that. Now, that's pretty much all I have to say about the summary of Anime Conji for this year. I liked it. Can't wait to go next year because I love me some anime conventions. Now, as for stuff I have right here, I'm about to show them right now. And unfortunately, as much as I enjoyed this con, one of my biggest goals was to not spend so much because next month, in the early of July, the first few days of it, is another anime convention I'm going to. Probably the biggest one I keep going to. If you follow my channel, Anime Expo 2018. Can't wait for it. And I really want to save up for that convention, but I kind of messed up because there were a whole bunch of cool deals at this con. So without further ado, let me stop rambling. Let me show you what I got. First 4 things I got are a couple of art commissions. Every anime con I go to, they have this little thing called the Artist Alley, in which people create like buttons, keychains, and art prints of like their favorite animes or video games and whatnot. And one of the things you could do for the artists, if you ask them, is that they give away commissions. Like you pay them a few amount of dollars or money, and they draw some stuff for you. And I got 4 drawings from people. Let me show you them right now. For $5, I got this little drawing or sketch of this art print. Oh, sorry about that. Little drawing or sketch of the wrestler known as Shinsuke Nakamura. Really well done. Definitely looks like him in a cartoony way. Just love it. Definitely want to get this because I'm currently a fan of this wrestler, and there weren't any wrestling art prints or art at the con, so I want to get some sort of art related to wrestling there. Next up is this drawing that I got for $1, and that's of the wrestler known as the Great Khali. Now, first off, some of you are going to be all like, why the fuck are you asking somebody to draw the Great Khali? That guy freaking sucks in the ring. That's why I wanted to get a drawing of him. He's just freaking hilarious at how bad he is in the ring. All he does is nerve holds, head crushes, and like these little chops that go like pfft. It's just so hilariously bad watching him fail. But because of that, I wanted to get this. And yeah, I can't really be mad because it was only $1. The next drawing I want to show is a character from one of my favorite movies of last year, and that's of Mildred Hayes from 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I think I paid $10 for this, and this is a really awesome sketch. Here we go. And I know for a fact that I won't see any fan art or keychains in the upcoming cons of 3 Billboards, so I might as well get this because I really love the character in this movie. And the last commission art I got is for $25. I got this great drawing of a rap group known as the Blue Scholars. Freaking love this, and it was well worth the wait for a couple of days. Yeah. Kind of thing that kind of makes me, not that I have a problem with the artist, he's a great guy, but this guy is supposed to be Iranian. If you look at him closely, he looks a bit more like Korean or Japanese, don't you think? That's just something that I had to point out. That kind of, it would be nice if he looked more Middle Eastern because, yeah. This guy, however, he's supposed to be Filipino, and fortunately, he does look like a Filipino. Yeah. So those were the 4 commissions. Unfortunately, I only got 1 card of those artists because I unfortunately fuck up like that, and then I'm somewhat of a butthole when it comes to that. so I unfortunately can't show you the artist cards for it. Let's get on with more stuff at the artist alley while we're at it. Next up, that one person who drew the Great Collie for me, she was also giving away some free stickers, and I got a sticker from her. Here you go. Really looks nice, and we'll probably put it on my bookshelves or video game consoles. The next thing I want to show is this bookmark I got for $1, and that's of Persona 4. Anybody who knows me knows full well that I have to get something Persona related at anime cons. This is one of them, and there's a couple more that I'd like to show, which are these 3 phone straps. I got these 3 phone straps for $25, was well worth it, and they're of Persona characters. Here's Akihiko from Persona 3. Unfortunately, the resolution or the focus of it is pretty bad, so I'll probably post a Twitter picture on this, but looks really nice. Here's Ryoji from Persona 3. And the last one is of Goro Akechi from Persona 5. The last 2 things on the artist alley that I got this set for $20, and I'd say it was well worth it, and I have to thank him a lot, the person in the artist alley, for giving me this deal. So for $20 I got this keychain of Igor. It's really nice to see some Igor merchandise up in there, because I don't think I've seen any Igor related art prints or charms of him. But Igor, and here's the sleeping mask that I got, which was pretty awesome. This is a fox from Persona 5. I used this a bit, and I say it works really well. Definitely needed that, because for some reason I just can't sleep with a light on. Like a small crack of light, it just kind of bothers me. The next thing I want to show are these little 2, what's it called? Sorry about that. Postcards, I think, or just little art prints I got. And these 2 are from an anime that's called Kuroko's Basketball. I think I got these 2 for $1, so I paid 50 cents each. And that's of this is a character named Midorima, and this is 2 characters named Murasaki Bara and Tetsuya. Just recently I watched the 2nd season of this anime, and because of it I enjoyed it a ton, and I knew I had to get these. Now I just need to find certain space to put them at. The next thing I want to show is something I got from the swap meet I mentioned about earlier, and that's Chobits Volume 1. I have a whole bunch of other Chobits volumes with me, and surprisingly I don't have the first one, so I might as well get it. I've seen the anime of it and enjoyed it a ton. Now I just need to collect the rest of the manga. And the last thing I want to show, or wait, nah, this is not the last thing, scratch that. But the next thing I want to show is this figurine I got. Like on top of our alley, they also have like booths selling figurines, plushes, pillows, clothing, cards, maybe lighters I think. But in one of the booths they had a whole bunch of figures And for $35, I got this figure of Akira from Virtua Fighter. I really want to get this just for the price, and on top of that, for these past few months I've been like having a huge penchant, I think it's called, for the Virtua Fighter series. And I decided to get it because of that, because Virtua Fighter, really iconic and revolutionary series. But yeah, I just need to find some space to put this figurine on, and that's all I have to say. The next thing I got is this little bag of random stuff. Right here. Anybody who goes to anime conventions, there's this little thing called the random grab bag for like around 20 to 80 maybe. $20 to $80. You could get like a random paper bag of stuff that's completely out of random. And I enjoy getting these bags because I'd say it was well worth the money, for the most part. And this one, fortunately, was one that I actually felt that I was worth it. It was worth it. Let me show you what I got here. First off, from that bag is this little comic called Hercules Fallen of Adventure. This is 2 out of 2. So I need to get the first one. Next thing is this poster promoting a Sailor Moon figure. I haven't opened it yet because I'm still in the process of trying to find space to put my other art prints and posters. Here's this Death Note DVD or CD. I think it's a bootleg. Here's this Sanrio Hello Kitty pen. And last but not least is this figurine of an anime called Love Life. This is the main character known as Honoka. Fortunately, this alone made the grab bag worth it because I actually watched this anime and I tended to enjoy it. So I don't feel gypped at all. Okay, so that's pretty much all the stuff that I bought, kind of. The last thing I want to show is all the autographs I got at the convention. First off, here's an art print for like a little poster signed by a voice actress known as Morgan Berry. This is a character from an anime called Riddle Story of Devil. I decided to get this because, if I'm not mistaken, I think my brother cosplayed this character. I think it's a dude, if I'm not mistaken, but I want to support her, get this, and find like a, sooner or later I'm gonna find a, what's it called, space on a photo frame to frame this, as well as my other autographs and whatnot. But Morgan Berry, she mostly does Funimation stuff. This is a Funimation show. Other shows that she's been in terms of like anime, including My Hero Academia, Love Live Sunshine, Tokyo ESP, the Hyper Dimension Neptunia anime, and One Piece. Want to get that, and big thanks to her for it. Next thing I got is my copy of Outlaw Star, signed by a voice actor known as Ezra Weiss. Down there, he plays the character Fred Lowe, and I really enjoyed that character, so fortunately I got this signed by him. Surprisingly, actually, believe it or not, my brother got the autograph from him way long ago, maybe a year or two ago, but unfortunately the autograph was fading, so I told him about that. He was cool re-signing it. Like it was fading because he was autographing the plastic when I wanted the red stuff. I mean the paper insert. But yeah, other than Outlaw Star, some more voice acting he's done for is the anime's Vampire Knight, Hunter x Hunter. He works on a show called Miraculous Ladybug. He voiced a character in Blaze Blue, and he's done some voice acting for Monsters and Power Rangers. So he's cool voice actor. Big thanks to him for that. Next thing I got signed is my copy of Trigun by Leah Sargent over here. She voices the character Millie in this anime, and because I love Trigun, had to get this signed. Yeah. I also got her to sign my copy of Street Fighter 2V, which surprised her because I don't think she's even got this, asked for this autograph. I don't think people ever asked to get this signed, and maybe this is the first time she's actually seen it when she's gone to a convention. But yeah, Trigun and Street Fighter 2V. Other than these shows, some things that she's voice acted in is Dorothy from Big O. She plays one character in Cowboy Bebop, and she voice acted in the games Dot Hack and Xenosaga. And those are series I enjoy a ton. So I was fortunate enough to meet her. She's awesome. And yeah, big thanks to her. And the last thing I got autographed, and I'll end my pickups here, is my copy of Soul Calibur 5, voiced by the narrator. I got the narrator to sign this. His voice actor name is, his name is Paul St. Peter. Yeah, again, he voices the narrator for this, so I had to get this. Other than Soul Calibur, the character he's most known for is Zeminus from the Kingdom Hearts games. And I would have wanted to ask him to sign it, but it was only one day where I got to meet him, and I wanted to get something else signed that is in Kingdom Hearts. If it was something else, I would have if I had to meet him again, I would get him to sign Kingdom Hearts, but I'd like to do something different, so Soul Calibur narrator. Other than this, he's also done some voice work for Cowboy Bebop, Digimon, and he played Yuan Shao in Dynasty Warriors 1 through 4. So, Paul St. Peter, big thanks to him. And that's pretty much my Anime Conji 2018 pickups. I know this is pretty long, but I'm kinda meh or bad when it comes to voicing or recording my pickup videos. And as you see here, I have a whole bunch of stuff. And that's pretty much all I have to say. So as always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Take it easy, and until next video.